Hello, my friends. Today we're going to make a drawing of a giant fingerprint. And inside of the tiny spaces between the lines of the fingerprints, we're going to write the reasons why we are all special and unique. First, let's talk about fingerprints a little bit. Take a close look at the tips of your fingers. Do you see the tiny ridges and lines that create shapes and swirls? If you pressed a finger onto an ink pad and then onto a piece of paper, it would leave a print of those lines and ridges on your finger, a fingerprint. Your fingerprints are unique and special. That means that no one else in the entire world has the exact same set of ridges and lines that you have on your fingers. Not even identical twins have the same fingerprints. Let's think about how special and unique we all are by drawing this fingerprint and writing down why we are unique. Start with a vertical up and down piece of paper, and we're going to draw ourselves a big, giant oval. The oval is going to be so big that it's going to hit the top and bottom and sides of the paper. Start your oval with a big smile, huge, and then finish the top of your oval with a rainbow. Sweet, we're going to erase this oval later, but now we know where the lines in our fingerprint are going to go. Let's start our fingerprint with a big curved line coming in from the side. You get to choose either side that you want this line to come in from. Now let's draw a bubble around that line. So what we're going to do is start down at the bottom and copycat that curve and go up and around the line, drawing a bubble around it. Now notice I pick up my pencil every once in a while, kind of randomly, to create a broken line. Broken lines in this fingerprint, anytime you want them, will help make your fingerprint look more realistic. Now, underneath this shape we have here, we're going to draw a mountain. So we're going to draw a curved line that goes up and back down across the whole oval, and I even broke the line. Let's fill in the space underneath the mountain with smaller mountains. And remember, you can break your line at any time. Just pick up your pencil and put it back down again, and you'll create realistic looking ridges of a fingerprint. Next, let's draw some more rows of bubbles around that first shape. I'm breaking that line anytime, and I'm going to keep going and draw more and more layers of what I call bubbles around that very first line that we drew. Eventually, whenever I decide to, I'm going to stop just bubbling that first shape, and I'm going to bubble all the way from side to side of the oval. And I'm going to keep kind of drawing a broken line up and around this roller coaster hill that we've created. Keep going until you've reached the very top of the oval. After that's done, take a look at your fingerprint. You might want to add some short dashed lines here and there in big blank looking spaces. Awesome! This is really looking like a fingerprint. Let's give it some ink, shall we? So I'm going to take a black marker and I am going to trace each and every one of the lines in this fingerprint. I am not going to trace the oval on the outside. I'm going to take an eraser and I'm going to erase any pencil left over, including the oval going around the outside. Sweet, I really think this fingerprint is super cool. Now what we need to do is fill in the spaces between our fingerprint lines with sentences that say why we are unique. I like to start my sentences with I am unique because, and then I just write I am statements. It took quite a while and a lot of thinking about it to fill in all of those spaces, but I really want you to give it a good shot. Use any colors you want and write anything you think that is cool and unique about yourself in this fingerprint. I'm really excited to hear what you have to say.